Okay, let's add a replay. Let's output AIC, good quality, recording, and we don't have a path because warning lossless generates tremendous larger file sets. So let's not do lossless. Why are we doing lossless? We're doing hardware. Why can't I? Stream connected appearance. Really like how this looks. I need to change that over. Okay, let's have a look. Audio is fine. Video. The hotkeys are created. Yeah, NVEC. So now it's all about finding why audio encoder ACC and why can I not? There's no replay buffer. It said that earlier. So start recording the because no replay buffer is found. Okay, so let's have a look at the replay buffer. But it's taken off. Why? Enable. Nope. Okay, I'll have to look at that. Don't know why. Linux. We have so many things now. Wow. Right, so we want to do video capture because we want to do the. Will this one work? I've never tried this one. Turn on the camera. Allow. There we go. Sweet. We need to find the capture card because that's disappeared. I don't like it. We've decided to rebrand everything. We've managed to fix the display capture. Now we can capture displays. Yes. Yes, at last. It's fucking last. Right. We've changed the whole branding system for everything. We have recreated the whole site. Go back to beginnings. Imo, you're right. I have to listen. Not just hear, listen. Okay, so what did we do? First, yesterday, we slept a lot. We did not switch on the computer until 3 a.m. in the morning when I woke up after my lovely dream. No, what are you doing? You're overcomplicating something that worked. Why? Scope. It happens a lot with AI. It's one of the things you need to be really careful with. So know what you know, but know what you don't know. Now I know what I don't know. So problems that arise. First, it made all these widgets for some reason. I did ask for them, but then I was like, I don't think we need those. So I've told it that all of these assets, it's all great, very, very nice, but none of these actually are real. They're all fake little assets that are not connected to anything. Why? Because AI gives you what you want. You don't explain yourself very well, which I did not. It produces what I wanted, but not how I wanted. So yeah, we learned a lesson there. Then I also learned a little bit more about capacity of the site. Right, I need to actually fix this. So let's just make this bigger. So I have a screen back here, which is text. Why do we have text back here? Let's make that really small. Let's see what that text actually says. Let's move this down so I can actually reach said text. What on earth is that? Free text, you know what? Delete. Remove, we don't need that. We don't need the MIDA overlay, do we? No. The teleprompter, no. Let's remove that. Yes, we're gonna remove the topics overlay. Yeah, because it's not even connected. It's just a stupid file on the computer. So let's remove that as well. Okay, so we got display capture, which is here. That's definitely working. Screen capture with pipewire doesn't work. So we're gonna remove that. Okay, we got the cam, which, so XSHM works. This thing remove. Yep. And we have two mile overlays. What's this one? Let's remove one of them because we don't need all of that. There we go. Nice. Okay. So now we can put this over here. Righty. So as we're capturing the full display, right? Yeah, sweet. So let's have a look. It's gone. So this was before, right? Yeah, so let's refresh the page. That's better. What do we have over here? That's the tool, that's the extension. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So this is, oh no, that's the thing. We still have the wrong character here. We need to fix that. Are we able to sign in? Whoa. That's not correct. Still not able. Okay, that means that it's not connected to the server. Yeah. It's not connecting. So, network. Let's try that again. There we go. And let's see. No, here. It's because it's not even connected, so it's just an empty shell. Okay, we need to fix that. And if we do a sign up, we shouldn't be able to. Okay, good. Thank God. So the register again is, and we still have Paco Hub here. We need to get rid of that. So we've managed to get rid of half of it, but we still have the app, and that is because, let's uninstall this first. How do I uninstall? Uninstall the Paco Hub. Yeah. And now that we're here, we should be able to refresh this. Go to Hascon. We still don't have our logo here. We should be able to get that very soon. Okay, so we want to download this as an app. So let's just go over here and install Pages and app. Ah, there we go. So install. And now, sweet. Ah, yes, the rebranding's happened. Good. The logo's still not there. Okay, sweet. The marketplace is here, but the cards are not yet created. So we need to create the cards. Okay, so how do I explain what I wanted to do? So we're gamifying. To gamify, we need collectibles. I need to reflect, right? What is it that I'm trying to do? Who is it that I'm trying to communicate with? And better still, what is it that they want? So I want to stream, create content, yeah, but that's what I want to do. What do people want? It's a very interesting question. I mean, I know we have our emotes over here, so we can do little silly emotes. We've created this, we can download this and do as SVGs and, you know, have them into our channel. We can create emotes, we can put them in. That's one interactive element. We can post these emotes in other channels. No, we can post these emotes. Oh, where was it? What was the channel I need to use in order for it to be everywhere? Have emotes usable everywhere? Let's have a look. Is there a way to make sure they're only usable for certain roles? No, that's on Discord. I already know you can do that. So, emotes everywhere. Chrome webpage. Ooh. Very interesting. Okay, we might check this out. We might check this out. There is more than one extension that will allow me to do what I'm doing, but why am I using other people's extensions? I could just make my own. Oh, regroup. Okay, so let's get rid of these overlays that are not working. $19. So we know now that where is has gone. We'll leave OpenClaw there. We got has gone here. Cool. So we know that this needs more improvement. Let's have a look. Okay, fair enough. So it's not bad. I mean, for a 2-second, we'll do this. It's not bad. Okay, so we need to add the cards, create the cards. We got the merch shop created, but we don't yet have a connection to it. So we will have to actually get a supplier for all of this stuff, actually create these things, and not be hard-coded, which is what it is now. We'll have to make some wallpaper packs, some guide emote packs, and all of this. So we can create all of these through a workflow, I think. Not these. These actually have to be real items. Okay, we can work on this. Cool. So monetization, memberships, viewerships, sponsorships, then member for different accesses. So we did set these up. We need to work on the style here. It needs to be much more. We need to connect Patreon, and we can connect Patreon directly to Git, and then allow special Patreon access for GitHub access, so you can branch the system. Okay. Now Jacob, think. We need to fix the login, and we need to fix the local side, because the local side will be where we can create the content on the fly, not have to rebuild the app every time we want to make an update. So locally, which is what you'll be streaming and what your control center is, can be through any one of these two computers. So I can game and stream of this one and control the stream of that one and be able to concentrate on the game or the video or whatever it is on the main screen. So I can upload. Okay. Jacob, you're gonna forget all this stuff. Write it down. Write it fucking down. Okay, so. Notes. Actually, why am I doing notes? Gemini, where are you? Hey, Gemini, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. Just here to help and chat. How about you?
I'm doing
What's
great.
up today?
Doing great, thank you. Let's. I want to brainstorm a little bit.
Sounds good. What kind of things are you thinking about? Any particular topics or goals?
Can you have access to the internet, right? So can you please scan jforceNGON.com? J4SGON.com. That's gone. J4SGON.
I understand. Is there a particular reason you're interested in that site?
I'm the owner of that site. That's why I'm interested. Can you do a deep scan of the site, please?
To do a deep scan might mean different things. Are you looking for information about the site's security, performance, or perhaps the content and structure?
Uh,
Could you clarify?
we're looking at content and structure. At the moment, I'm changing the messaging and the branding of the platform, and therefore, I'm trying to deduce what you see when you're searching to what I think I put. Just hope that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. From what I see, the site presents itself with a clean, professional structure.
Oh,
The content.
carry on. Sorry, I disturbed you.
No problem at all. I was just saying that the content seems clearly focused on technology solutions, with specific sections for services and industries. The structure appears designed to guide visitors efficiently through the offerings. Are you looking for feedback on any particular aspect of the content?
Yes, I want critical feedback on exactly what you see and what you assume the site is about.
Based on the current structure and content, I would assume the site is primarily a B2B platform targeting businesses seeking technology solutions. The emphasis is clearly on digital transformation, data solutions, and custom software, suggesting complex enterprise services rather than simple products. Critically, the current messaging might be a bit generic in such a competitive landscape, potentially benefiting from clearer differentiation. Is there a specific new direction you're aiming for?
Well, we just rebranded it as what it is, which is your hub, our hub, Pascon hub, any creators hub. So I want you to kind of look at the offerings that are there currently, compare them to what Google site, um, the Google site XML says, and then do me a comparison.
I understand you've rebranded it as a hub. To compare the current offerings with the Google sitemap, I would need to access the actual sitemap file. However, based on the rebranding to a hub, the messaging should now consistently reflect that idea, emphasizing connection, resources, and community for creators. Are the offerings currently aligned with that broader vision?
They should be. Could you search and tell me what the offerings that you see?
The offerings still prominently feature digital transformation, hyper-automation, and data center solutions, which aligns with the previous focus. To fit the hub branding, these might be presented as resources or collaborative platforms for creators in those fields. Is that the direction you're taking the rebranding?
It is. Can you actually check to see what the pricing and the current pricing models that you can find are? Because I did change them. So what you should see is different. Should be. It should be. Maybe you still need to change the same.
I attempt wanted to find current pricing models, but couldn't find clearly defined pricing sections or specific models on the site. The focus seems to be more on custom solutions, which often means personalized pricing directly through consultation.
No, there is personalized pricing. Oh God, okay. So I need to define that better. Wait, no, stop. Stop! Okay, need to define that question better. That was a silly question. It's gonna go around in circles. Okay. We can check that, actually. Now that I think about it. Where is it? Here. So we added the Google console, so that would be what? Google Search Console, I think it's called. Google Search Console. I need to fix this console. Yeah. I should already have an account. Ah, there we go. So one security issue. What? Okay, we have a security issue. So it says I can expand the issue. So what? But it doesn't give me a sample URL, so how am I meant to know which one it is? um, oh well, somebody's going to receive that and they're going to have to tell me. Hopefully. I don't know what's wrong with the actual thing. Is it my keyboard that's broken? Okay. So that goes out. So we have a sitemap with 99 errors. Jesus Christ. Okay. 785 pages, no videos, C-page indexing. So the parent tag, oh, that's because I changed. Okay. Let's carry on over here. So that's still going there, which should be updating this site in a moment. Still got $40 left, which is fine. Plus our tokens renew today. So we don't have any indexing. We need to fix the indexing. And I just click on that, so it should tell me more. Yeah, there we go. This is the sitemap that is found, and this is the thing. So I need to get now the new sitemap. I just need to remember now what would be the domain for that. It would be, oh, did I have it? Oh, it's here. Oh. No, get off. Sitemap XML, right? So let's go to hascon. com/sitemap.xml. and XML. I believe it's site dash not, to be honest. Not this one. Not this one. And that's because I spelled has gone wrong. On dash site map dot xm copy bound. Okay. Oh, that's why. Site map. Okay. So this basically tells Google how to find you, and it will give you when you update, when was the last change that you update, and that's how Google kind of keeps itself aware of your site. So our sitemap is very, very, very poor. We need to fix this. Okay, so that's another thing to fix. Sitemap. Okay. You know what? We can do that now. We need the sitemap updated and rebranded for our current projects and mission and vision. Please go through and make SEO compliant and agentic search compliant SEO mapping for us to add to Google search and Cloudflare agentic search to allow for crawling. Okay, it'll give us that, and we wait. The build passes. Let me run the migration. So we should have now a new build out. Can we just refresh here? We can't. How do I just refresh a page on Linux? Is it F5 or Alt F5? Control F5? How do you do it? Can I do it here? No, this is going to be my control for the virtual app, so we don't necessarily need that. Okay, think. How do you refresh this? Once you've added the app, for it to like just because if we've just committed, this should have changed because we've added our logo already. So let's just check here. And we can compare. So this will be the app itself, which will be public. Then we have the local side, which will control the OBS content generation, and then use local models. Because if I do this on the cloud, the cost scales too high, too expensive. Nobody wants that. So the cloud side is just this, the almost call it the store and the community and where people can interact, play around, community building, get some coins, get onto the leadership, do some courses, join, get yourself the card. You got the free cards, got the premium cards, we've got the super premium cards with the skills and the workflows attached, so we can make packs. That's one monetization option there. We can NFT the cards as the program goes ahead with the stats. So In theory, if stats are live, then when you generate your NFT, that character is unique. Because at that point in time, its stats, what it's done, would be unique to that specific character, in theory. In theory. Still need to figure this out. But in theory, that should work. So, think. Lesson 6, review and learn. I need to go to the gym. That I already know. Okay, so that's committed. Not yet. Let's actually just really quickly check. Vercel, deployments. The last deployment was an hour ago, so no, still hasn't deployed. But it is building, so we should see something now. And if we explore here, so these buttons still don't do anything. So this would be, let's inspect that so we can make sure. So that is this divider, which is this section, which is, no, that's the main part there. So from here all the way to here. Yeah, so we've got all of this that needs to actually be set up. Okay, so that would be which class? Let's open that up. Okay. So we can see it changing, right? Right there, boom. Which means that at the top, there, right? This is what's telling it to change every 500 seconds, milliseconds. It's going to ease out to the next transformation, right? And that's what's transforming here. So is this class and the buttons within it. So let's copy that. And let's grab a notepad. Oh, I forgot I had all of that. Okay, let's just paste this here. Oh, that's so difficult to read like that. Okay, relative overflow, relative max, unfolded. So this is what it's saying. Broadcast studio, text secondary, text buttons, Yeah, I can see the button, but you're not going anywhere. So the button just does nothing. So we need to fix that. In the home page are real as buttons to explore and learn more that are not actually connected. The card that are there and animated are pixel blobs. Please ensure we have a rich element and better cards, and these buttons are connected to their public areas or to the sign up page. We lost access to register interest. Oop. And to be added to the newsletter. We need these to be working and creating the databases needed for us interested parties. The memberships themselves are currently not active as we are pre-launch, but we need these fired up accordingly, and the pre-registration pages and flows connected. We also need the login to actually work, which currently it does not, and we have lost the ability for biometrics, which we had before. Please double check the current setup and the pages that are available and wire all this up. Okay, let's see what it's done so far. So the sitemap has been done. Robot.ts, wicked. So we're now allowing crawling, LMS text standard, okay, well-known AI plugin, okay, well-known Open API roots, okay, we've added 2 schemas to the site org, software application, and a breadcrumb list. Thank God. Okay. Now, I have a very, 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 very bad feeling that when we try and turn now everything local so that we can generate the movements, but because I moved everything to the database because I was dumb and I overextended myself, then now I'm going to have to redo every single file path to reach the SQLite locally rather than the torso remote. So we need to split now that data. And we need to do so safely. Big pain. Big pain. No, let's discard that. Let's keep that because we still need that there. Oh no. Okay, so the app is still there. We've managed to change the name of the app, so it's now has gone up. We've managed to change the front end, the public front end, and now separated what is public to what is private to what is local. Now we need to rewire everything. So the last month worth of work can go into the bin a bit. Oh, I've got no more chocolate. Oh. But it feels good. It feels very good. Oh, it's updated. There we go. Power and real flows. Power and real creators. Power real humans. There we go. And here, I'm going to change this as well. For it to go, meet the agents. Meet your team. Collect them. I don't know. Something like that. You know what? We'll do that as well. In the home page, and we also make the words in the collectible cards area say meet the agent cards, meet the team, collect them all. And can you in the powering real creators, humans, streamers have the fonts change color with the top animation has gone. Your my up so that all three elements are synchronized and switching the words as stated above. Okay, so we're going to do that. That will make this much more nicer. The same with everything you need to create and play. Where's and? I hate this keyboard. And create play row okay. So what we want to do there is we want same with the bottom area. Your hub, any hub, our hub, creators hub, as bomb hub. Okay. All of them linked up with a similar style. I want them all to be moving. So when you come up, it will move. Do, 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 do. Oh, is that it? That's just live. Okay. And then these two are there. Wicked. We need to change these. I don't know why this is there. Oh, because I clicked. Cool. So if this is still not connected, oh, we are live, and that's not connected either. So we still need to connect these into it. So we will do that later. And we can do something here. We will fix that later. I think we can probably do the same thing as the others, maybe. Okay, go. So things that we need to do. So we're creating the use cycle sync, right? That's to cycle all the animations. We're going to be creating a brand switcher so we can share a hook. Live stats so we can rotate the colors with a brand switcher. Card showcase. Hero showcase because we need to actually wire those pages up, right? They're actually empty. Then from there, we've got the nav bar, right? Which needs to be authenticated, activated. So you should never see the nav bar. We can't, but you can't even get in anyway. So that's fine. Okay. So we need to modify that so that we can be aware of the user. The newsletter form, which should already exist. So I think we deleted that earlier. And that needs to come to the local side because we will send it locally rather than externally. Right? The external page is only as an aggregator, as a funnel into the local and into the channels. That's all it is. right? You don't need to complicate that. Don't need to complicate it. Be simple, right? Who needs to be fully cloud? We're not a SaaS enterprise. No. Individual creator, individuality. That's the point. Okay. So we got the waiting list plus its API. So people can join the waiting list API into the database. We can make a collection there. We can then make a workflow that picks up that collection and sends them into a newsletter or keeps me informed. We will deal with that later. So we need to do that. It's quite important because or else we're dead in the water. Or else we're dead in the water. Okay, so notes. Notes. So let's do a new note because we have, no, pen. There we go. So the auth, Jacob, if you write black on black, you're not going to see it, are you? There we go. So let's put it white. Cool. Let's see. Erased everything. Let's start again. Okay. So we're doing the home page, right? So that's yes. I want white. Why is it not typing? Oh, there we go. Because if I put my hand down, then it doesn't recognize. Oh, I wish I used to love the notes one. This is so bad in comparison to the notes one. It doesn't have palm rejection. Terrible. Okay, so let's start. Write some notes. So home page. So we've done the sitemap, but we need to upload it. Okay. We've done new pricing. We've done a marketplace. It's a shell. So this needs to be developed further. We need to stay within scope. Oh, stay within scope. Okay. So this is even before we even start making content. We have, oh, by the way, we got given a first episode. It wasn't too bad. It could have been better. But I'm not doing that. It's too visceral. The world is ending. Oh no! That's not what we're about. Nothing's ending. But in some of the parts, it's true. I mean, some of the stuff that is said is so true. Some of the visuals is quite interesting. So, to be quite honest, AI is quite creative. Could be. So, if we have here, so we need to ask. We're going to ask it. If we have, no. So I need to give it the Twitch invite, don't I? So if I want to do a Twitch embed, you just go to your channel. There we go. And if I remember right, you just go to the player. And then you should have a thing on the bottom that says share. No. Is it in the channel area? I forgot. No, then, oh, I got 6 messages. Oh, wow. Yuta, I'm so sorry. Hi, I didn't even realize that you wrote something. My apologies. I'm so sorry. I was on my own little world. Same with you, Mira. Hey, Kelly. Oh my God, I'm so bad at this. I'm so sorry. Good to see you guys as well. I'm so sorry. Got whispers and didn't respond. Why didn't they appear? Okay, I need to fix that. That should have appeared here and it didn't. Okay, we will fix that. That means that this chat isn't actually working. I need to fix the desktop. There's so much to do. So little time. I don't know. It's lovely to meet you. Okay. We will get to this in a little moment, and Kelly as well. Oh, so nice to hear back from you guys. But if you send me a whisper, but then block the whispers, I can't whisper back, can I? So what's up Roblox on Twitch? No, thank you. So how do I? This is the thing, like I can't respond. Why? Okay. We'll figure that out. I'm sorry for not responding straight away. So we've got our shield mode. Oh, we still need to. Oh, we've still got our old bits and power ups. I've completely forgot about all this stuff. Oh, nice. Okay. We will have to sort that out at some point. Okay, I forgot about that. What's the knock thing? You cannot call in to join your own stream. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, we need to change the panels. We need to do that tomorrow. Oh God. Okay. Let's look at AIs. Okay, sweet. It's starting to. It's picked up the old pages. Thank God. So it should just do its thing. Now I need to understand why this is the wrong site. Again, you are linking the wrong site. Why is it linking that? So again, that means that whole area is hard coded. So what I'm going to do now is just for the people that are on here, and might see it later. If you go to Twitch, and this is not me. This is like the 20th time I've had to sign in to the same bloody thing. And then just enter the code that you get. go. Go ad free for free. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. Oh yeah, so if you want to embed your stream anywhere, why is this still here? And why am I streaming High Rush? I'm really not. So does this, okay. Okay, we'll edit the panels, which we can do here. We grab the embed stream, which we can do here and here. So that will be over on the other side. Now let's do the same to YouTube. So YouTube. And yeah, that we need to get it also to so on YouTube. There's that. We will need to. How do I view my channel? Go here. Pause because I don't want to see myself. I want to embed it. There we go. So we can embed. We agreed to the YouTube's terms of service. We give it the embed video link. We've given it API access, so it should, the site should also have the YT keys and everything needed to pick up the data you need. So this part here, I didn't change the game. Where on earth did I put the game? We'll have to fix that. So that's another thing. Make sure you put yourself in the right category. Okay, so we've managed to fix the port biometrics for the auth to the public site. That's all done. That should be coming soon. This should be changing very soon. So do the buttons work yet? No. Will that change? Yeah. Has this changed? No. And has this changed? No. So we're still waiting for that to happen. Okay. Oh, we can refresh up here. I didn't realize that. Need the humans, streamers. The YouTube channel should have already been into it, so I added that yesterday. Oh, but then I removed it. Then I removed it. Then you removed it, Jacob. Okay, let's grab a copy. Oh, we have a be right back thing, don't we? And then we can just add a source. And then from there we can add some text. And the text is going to say, be right back. Okay, and then we're gonna be right back. Okay, so we're gonna add that here. Just make that bigger, nice and quick. Okay, so get some coffee. Get myself some coffee. Hello. I've just realized that I'm using the wrong bloody microphone. Ba-da-ba-bum. So, we're back. Coffee's been making. Oh. 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 55, new biometrics, only waiting list. Okay, so API has been set, the newsletter form has been created, task 44 has been done, task 43 has been done, but you've missed task 44. I know, because I wrote the task. Carry on implementing and finishing the tasks and wiring up. Cool. So, in theory, we can then commit that and see the change. This should change. This should change. This should change. It should all just work. And if I click on these, it should open them up. At the moment, this is not working very well. This needs to be more responsive, needs to allow scrolling. This as well. If I click the marketplace, no cards are found. So where are the cards, huh? Where are the cards, computer? Where are the cards? Okay, so we got these and the cards need to be NFT'd. So I can't make the cards straight away. I need to use the agents, generate at that moment. So that each is unique. Or else it's pointless. Okay. Yeah. Do one final check, then we commit, please. And we should see this all change in theory. Courses, these should change as well because these are empty. Guides, are working. You need to join to chat to them, of course. The podcasts will come once activated. Okay, join as a member is there. Tester. Okay, by the way, a quick trick. +1 onto it. You can make accounts really quickly, and it doesn't work. So this is still not wired up. Okay. The community will still need to be linked up because we have no members and no XPs. So this also needs to be linked. And that will have to go into a database that's remote. But I then also need to pull from that database so that I can see them live as they're happening. No. That's something I need to think about. How does that flow work? I need to look at how other companies do it. Streamlabs. And just see. I think that what they do is they probably use text files on the computer and then have everything just stream into the computer and from the computer out. But then that means that the remote site would have to pull information from live data from the site itself, which pulls data from the stream. So we're the aggregator. Need to think about that. Okay. And will the games actually work? You need to join. And then you got the white papers. And we don't have 354 agents because we deleted tons of them. But we have definitely got this now working, right? We got the agent system, which we need to update. Yep, this is true. 6 animated characters that serve as the platform's CEO layers. Control all sub-organizations and have God mode access. That's correct. The level 2 is the section to departments. That's your second orchestration layer, which is then split into teams with each team lead, which is the third orchestration layer. And then you have what your agents are. So each agent has metadata, name, personality assignments. Each one has skills, tools, memory, heartbeat, and inner thoughts. Okay. Then the NFT marketplace. So with said agent system, we can then, as the agents are doing their work, gathering stats. Each stat will make each one unique at the point of generation. So we can create your own agent as one of your monetization kind of strategies, maybe. And then we can have that incorporated. We will see. So what you'll get will be the JSON system prompt, the personality and the mode settings, the pixel NFT artwork, a pre-configured skill and tool setup, and import instructions from Olama, OpenClaw, or any LLM platform. And then run on your own hardware. That's the idea. Rarity is just because, tradable. Then the stream integration, which is what we're doing here, and then our technology stack. Okay. So, brains, brawn. Brains, brawn. I talk to it, I play on it. That's the idea. So how do we create then an economy for the community? We give them coins. We can even make it a blockchain and have the tokens generated from watch time in YouTube and in Twitch, have a conversion rate for it that converts into points for activity in the hub. How would you code that? Well, we already have the point system, the badge system. So we would have to associate points and badges to some sort of coins, and then the coins themselves to some sort of tokenized system on the blockchain that we can control from this computer. So we can even have that blockchain running, but I don't know about the compute on blockchain. Never done that. Oh well. You live and learn. You live and learn. Okay, let's have a look. How much have we burnt through this morning? No, 60. So tonight we want to make a we want to know exactly what our costs are. We have too many variable costs, which is why we're doing this change. This way we need to build less the front end, which will reduce our costs in GitHub, it will reduce our costs in Vercel, and it will reduce our costs everywhere basically. So Vercel will only really deploy what is the public site, which would be their app and their marketplace, and then locally we would then do everything else, which would be the main hub. So that means that you have this, which will be the public site, and then we will have, what was it, local, would it be local 310? I don't think so, because this is the full-blown one. Log out, and we've got issues on this one. So in 310, is this generating the new site or the old site? The old one. So let's look at the localhost 320 then. Nothing. Okay. So this worries me. Okay, so this is not right because I should be able to see the proper site, and if we check, completely two different things. So we need to fix that. We've got two sources of truth right now. And we need to commit. And then this needs to be fixed because this is still allowing you in. So yeah, still allowing you in. So definitely wrong. And we still have two issues here. On click, it's HTML. Yeah. Okay. So it's one of the buttons. We'll check that. I'm going to check the thing that. I hope it doesn't break. I really do. Right, we've got some cron jobs that have been done. So we've got how many tasks? 23 tasks. Okay, so we got some, all the providers are blocked. Yeah, I know. LM Studio is down. Yeah. What did they do? So Chief of Staff. Oh yeah, here telling us that the API keys were broken. Yeah, I know. We figured that out yesterday. So let's look at the projects because this is still showing these, which it shouldn't. It shouldn't. So the community OS should be now removed because we're not doing the community OS. This is what's causing all the confusion. Paco Hub Mission Control Center, which we will need to rename because it's your hub. The control center has nothing to do with this, and the Discord bot is for actually the whole thing. So there's a lot of issues still. Oh, we have such a mess, such a mess. Okay, so let's have a look. The org map is still not changed here because or else I would have not had the community OS, like I already stated 4 or 5 times. So this needs to be removed. It's causing us big issues. So let's go back to the hierarchy. But here the hierarchy pack a lot. Again, this from the previous 10th time that we've done it. And then all of this should have been repurposed into just Pascal streaming rather than Jacob streaming. Okay, we still need to fix that. So which means that every team and each project here, there's no project set up. And the governance, Myla, and these are correct. But again, here, there's no team lead thing. There's no agent thing. Why is Pacolot here? It shouldn't be. Because if Pacolot was there, then I should be able to see him in the org view, and he's not. So we still have a huge amount to fix. Okay, let's go to teams. So this is every team that we have created so far. Local content, local coding, local data, local automation, local knowledge and docs. And each one of these will need its own image. The swarm, at the moment we have no active agents, which is normal. The org, so this is where it gets interesting. So if which one is correct then, right? Because according to this, I have one ready, right? My locals are failing, my Google API is failing, my OpenAI, my Codex, every single one. 429, oh no, we're not clicking the Anthropic one. And the Open Gateway for the Paco Orchestrator failed. So we've broken all of this. You have to fix that. We have 4 models. One has loaded 10 milliseconds for the Olama, right? So we're definitely at least have something here. We're using Gwen 2.57 billion. Okay, and it's loaded into the system, and that will be coming from the Mac. Okay, so again, the Open Gateway Paco Orchestrator fails, but we already changed it. So this is hard-coded in. We need to change that as well. The error alerts are fine. Our hierarchical view is a little nuts right now. because we're overextended and we have way too much because the community OS is here taking up 286 agents for no reason. So let's get rid of that. Simplify. One team, one org, one mission. As soon as the front is done, we will work on the orchestration layer after we go to the gym. So our live view, the cron scheduler is ticking off. We should have Mufasa, which is just going to be going crazy because Mufasa, you're part of the community OS, not take up streaming, so it's completely broken. Right, the QA team has, let's have a look. Do they even work? So analyze. Where's the analyze? Why? Why? So this is all broken. Analyze, the improvements failed, completely broken. So we're gonna have to recreate everything again. Okay, what do I need to do? Okay, we need to fix that. But that's because that local weird thing is, this is not the right site. All of it. No. Paper cell. And we just need to paste that. Really hate the fact that you can't copy and paste. How on earth is... Oh. Option Shift Command C. Where did it go? Option Shift Command C. Command V. No. Oh. I don't understand. Like it says, press this button and this button. Huh? I have every button. I've followed every single command, and I still cannot paste out of a terminal. Why? Why? Why can I not copy and paste? It's a simple task. Don't say press Command V, because I do Command V and nothing happens. I get a tuk tuk, so it's not Command V. And it's not Command C. So, and it's not Command Shift C. It's not Command Option Shift C. It's not Command Shift Option C. It's none of those. I've tried all of them. Tried all of them. Deep research. I tried everything there, and I still cannot copy and paste. This is stupid. Why am I not able to? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want you to give me this, the text file. I need to fix that. Why I don't understand what stopped it. Okay, so now to Vercel. Now we need to go to deployments. Oh, see, build $100 just on builds. So no, we can't have a site that updates constantly if I have to then build every single time. Because if I build every time, that's just gonna get so expensive. No, it needs to be local, streamed, and the build, what changes is the store, not the other way around. Silly, Jacob, silly earlier. Should have, this was obvious from the start. Right, so we want to go to the Paco Hub, and then from the Paco Hub, we want to enable speed insights. No, I don't want to pay anymore. Why would I want to pay more? No, I don't need it. I could do that without paying. Okay, so I need to get to environment, and that will be here. Copy that key. Deployment settings. No, it's not deployment settings. Why am I being so silly? Go to projects and go to the settings. Ah, there we go. And we need to add that into environment variables. We've added the Google Client secret, we've added the Google Client ID and the client secret, and the CDN, and the database URLs, and the auth token, and the node environment. We're going to take the nodes now. Email providers as well, and email API keys, email from name, and JWT secrets, and the session hub secret. Which is not the same. Damn it. Okay, so oh, I bought a shirt and photos. Let's check them out. Like, you need to increase the resolution though. That's a really nice bracelet. So, oh, okay, so we're on 320 now. Okay, so we're on 320 dash. No, we're on only this one then? Is that what's happening? I'm a bit confused. So, three ten is on, and also has gone is on, and also 320 is on. So now we're sending three different sites. Oh, what a mess. Okay. Fix the public. Stop the public. Fix the internal site, the local part. Get that working. Make that separation. Get the internal database working. We don't need everything on the external. Only thing that's needed on the external remote is the stuff that goes into the public site. Everything else is internal. Reduce the amount of complexity, reduce the amount of calls, reduce everything. Yeah, I already know that it's failed. Okay, can you actually check what you are doing? We have local 310 and now local 320. We need one. We are going to get confused again. Please, one source. We need to move what is not remote to local on this machine. Wait, what are you doing now? Of course I'm right. I've told you already 10 times. I know I don't need two servers. Stop doing that. Okay, stop. I need you to explain what you understand that we are doing. No, 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 no. I've gone down this path again. I've already explained it to you 50 times. So, we are making public site. The public one has a store and members and info. As you have done, then we have an internal community area. This will include the community and some features we have discussed. Then, us, the streamer, have the local part that we use to generate content and build locally and have areas that will update the remote part. We are local with a remote site for marketplace and community. The agents are local. Please review this and then remake the plan and understanding. I need to get a full picture of what you plan. No more guessing. Please let me know what has made you drift. The only agent that is reachable remotely is the guide. I said this 40 times. It's written down in the homepage. Please review, update your memory, and hard code this in. We are still with the community. OS team still not reorganized as I asked. We are one org, no longer multi-org. Please fix and add the orchestrations below. Review the teams, review what the product needs, and then add them in and wire them. Please do not break the agents. Do not delete agents. Reorganize, repurpose. And fucking commit. And commit. And push. I am still waiting for this. Okay. Oh, really? We hadn't done none of them, right? Not a single push, right? So you just do what? You do a legal document, but you don't actually put it anywhere. Silly, silly, silly. Right? And I mentioned, right, the broadcast studio is internal. So why are you putting it external again? Stop. I said no. I have mentioned what is internal, what is public, remote. Please make a list of what you think are on each of the three sections: remote, public, remote, auth, and local. Up. And how these are interacted and updated. I need to get to grips with that. Cool. So here, that's still not done. And oh, yes, there we go, that's there. Cool. There we go. At last, okay. So we're getting something, your hub, my hub. Nice, so what I wanted is definitely happening. Let's have a look. So we got, has gone, creator, has your streamers. Yeah, and then these streamers, the crew, players, the roster, humans, the collection. Creators meet the agent cards. Streamers meet the team. Okay. Yes! That worked. Okay, the buttons? Yes. Okay, that's working. Click learn more. Yes. Okay. Next part. So I want to go to this one here. Live streaming. Yes. Still refusing to connect. Still refusing to connect. Well, at least we've got somewhere. And if we change to YouTube, again, still refusing to connect. Okay, it's not offline. But we will check. And my stream schedule is there, but non-existent. Okay, so all of these, maybe I need to can I click on this? Will it work? It does. Am I going to the right page? The video was cancelled. It's taking me where? To this page, which is ridiculous. Why is it taking me to this page? And have I been offline for ages? No. So confusing. Okay. We need to do that later, but I don't understand why this is not working when in theory it's this live high gold rush thing. Such a weird thing. This is this itself that's bust. It is. The video download was cancelled. Please try again later. And okay, that just doesn't make much sense. needs to fix that then. So much to fix. Okay, so let's try local 320. Still nothing. So, and 310 is still giving us the full-blown thing. Okay, so what we've done, let me just see if we can make sense. We've made a public part to the site, which will be the support page that you find in Hascom. We have split it. So in the get, we'll have a public side and then the local. The local will generate content, and we're going to create a publishing pipeline so that local can publish the changes that are for the public side. Okay, that kind of makes more sense. So, not stop, pause. Think, order, slow down, breathe. Messaging is important. Review, learn. Cool. So we have currently, at least we know, right? This part's working. We're pulling in videos. We're pulling in stats. These needs to be fixed. There is one org, well, two orgs really, one umbrella and two orgs. Right? So these will have to be fixed. Okay, so I don't know why these are here and the removes don't work. And watch this. I got some images, a badge, which are not generating either. So that's probably because this badge comes from internal. Yeah, that's an internal load rather than the CDN. So we need to probably push all the badges and their images to the CDN, make URLs and feed them in, which is why that's happening. If I remove the button to remove doesn't work. Because it's forbidden. Why is it forbidden? Am I not logged in? I'm not logged in, so that's why. And we still have 2 issues there. This should change in a moment. Yeah, go. So we're going to modify the live stats. We're going to modify the root for health, root for skills, and the root for agents. We're going to delete the skills and agents because they won't have access to that. That's going to be an internal local side. It doesn't need to be public. It doesn't need to be on the cloud. And what we do is instead of making a new build, we can just create that front end. So it doesn't cost us money, and then just send straight to the torso database as an update to the data, which should just reflect on there rather than making a build. So that would be hopefully 150 to 200 off recurring costs, just because I've designed it so badly. so badly. So badly. So let's have a look. Day 1. We've already done that. We've set up the stream. We've done Spackle Hub. We've renamed it. We've started the rebranding. We've set it up OBS and the recording and dump. We have not done that. We still need to do that. Get a pause, start, be right back. Kind of. We need to rebrand Twitch. We haven't done that. Evaluate the branding we have, but we need to carry on and actually make a full-blown marketing plan. We need to synchronize Twitch and YouTube, which is with the rebranding of Twitch, and we need to set up a timetable and then set it up and put it on there. And we still need to update the blog because right now it's just random stuff. We need to look at this video idea and adapt it. Cool. So in theory, all of this is just, yeah. Oh, oh. Okay, it's done a little bit here. This is now working. Nice. This part is not, but that's fine. We don't need that as well to do it. I think we can leave that as it is for the time being. We just fix that in bed. That's not working. Okay. This is going to change now because we're about to remove some members, add some courses. We're gonna kind of merge these together. Okay, sweet. Yep, rebranding's done. The courses are created. We need to then create all of these courses. Community OS integration. Yeah, again, this is them getting confused because of the second project. So we're deleting that. So let's have a look. Torso database SQL, deactivate clones, merge dupes, exactly. Consolidate the sections, reassign the teams. Oh, the schemas. Default parent org from Community OS to J4 has gone up because we've completely refreshed. Right? Who cares about the Community OS? Right? No one. That was a side project. I learned a lot from that. Now, application. Right? So, what is it like I need, and what is it that you as a streamer might need, or a content creator, or whatever? Oh, they've changed the logo. Yay, nice, it's there. Yes, at last we have our logo. Okay, and that's pulled directly from our channel. So if I change the channel, it'll change here. Okay, we shouldn't be able to log in yet. Let's have a look. So if we log in, we should have here a panel with the community area for us to actually be able to do stuff. And we can't actually log in because if we sign in, we get a 404, which is what's expected. Yeah. Okay. Because none of these are out, and that is because I need to press enter. That's why. I have to press enter. Okay. So, never done such a big change. So we should be dropping now from 44 teams to 30 teams to 6 sections to 144 agents, down for 354. Yesterday was nuts. When all that went crazy, holy moly. Holy moly. And if I have that many agents all activating, the inference cost is just going to be ridiculous. And then I can't do local. There's too many. My computer can't handle it. So, one at a time. Cool. So we've got the chit chat moderator, the YouTube community manager, the YouTube content director. So we're starting now to organize them. And we should see them. Would it be on the local host 310 or local host 320? I don't remember. Local 320. No, it's going to be 310. And we will know because the project should be removed. We've already lost 2 of them. So this project we can remove. And the control center, which we'll have to recreate, the one I deleted the other day. Oh, I'm having to redo everything. Oh well. Fix the commands, Docker rich, and then we have this one, but that's not working very well at the moment. And the control center, which once it compacts the conversation, we can then carry on. And I need a way to get rid of this because I don't need the quick help guides. So we got commands, we got memory. Services, but where are its workflows? As we lost the workflows. Oh, we got the wrong model there. So let's give it. No, we're not going to use the open router. We're just going to use that. Okay. Okay, we're live. Sweet. Good, only 95 agents. The clones were already deactivated and the support lead duplicates down to just one instance. Let me check the local support lead. Was already handled. Thank you. And we're going to have to do a huge migration in a second. I don't even know how I'm going to do that. We'll figure it out. Another issue that I see is locally the local build 310 is still showing the old site. And you please ensure this is correct. And please commit your changes. Because this is still all wrong. The local system is still picking up the wrong part. And this is correct. And make sure that the Linux is able to connect to it and launch it from here if possible. This is where everything is housed. The Mac is the permanent brain. The 3080 is your inference booster and your stream central. And gaming central. And video creation area. Okay, so I've never really created anything on Linux. We're gonna have to figure out what software goes with Linux for this. What a pain. What a fucking pain. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm gonna run out of tokens very, very soon. I'm sure. If I haven't already. 7. Okay, we will refresh the token system on there. Then we tonight at 10 we can switch over to the membership, which we have 7 days still left until the 5th. We can use all that. Then from the 5th on, we have now gone back down. Right, we're going to go only to the smaller subscriptions and then move everything to local. That should work. Have this give extra inference. The Mac constantly on, but still control the Mac through the PC and through my phone through here. Hope that bloody makes sense. It's kind of worked. Regroup. Okay, so what's still left? The split is happening now. Yep. So that's all starting to come. These have not been done yet, no, but they will be in a second. And I still can't click in because I should be able to click in. Oop. Yeah, so this is still not ready. It shouldn't even, it should not let me. Okay. So you see, I already did. So it's not picking it up, is it? It hasn't picked up that I've registered, even though it says here that I've registered. I thought I did. Okay. So is it just not picking up the person? No, it's not actually letting us in. That's what's happened. That's all the stuff here. It's all this stuff. This should have responded properly. 409. I'll have to look at that. Okay. We've made a lot of progress today. And it's only the start of the day. So we need to now. This looks better. Not connected. This is it connected? Plus 20. There's 11 people already on the waiting list? What? Okay. And I haven't actually, no, I haven't. So I need to add the Patreon. Yeah, I know. Go away. Thank you, Patreon. We will do that in a moment and then link you up to there. Okay, let's try. No, I'm on the local part again. That's done. Okay. So we have this, that works. Now what I want to do is check that this part works. So it says that. It says this, but if that was true, then where do I see it then? Okay, it should work now. If I go now to, so it would be the local one then that I need to check, because so this would be what you would have. Yes. So there we go. Yeah, that's better. Much easier to see. Much easier to see every single one of them. Okay. And then we're going to start taking things away. There's things we don't need. So we have this part appearing. So all our agents are here. We still have 358 though. How many should we have? Okay, so in theory that should be there. So let's have a look. Yeah, I know. Let's not look at that. Let's look at the org map then, because this should have dynamically changed. And now, yes, we only have the Jacob hub, which is good. And Mila, the orchestrator, which is good. We need to change this. So the buttons for chat with the main guide sometimes still say Paco when it should say the guide name you chose. And please carry on with the above. Okay, so this is on hierarchy 1, which is Mila with the umbrella support layer. Your stability, your finance, your, again, why is this called Paco again? I've already mentioned it shouldn't be called Paco, but you got the Paco guide system. So we need to fix the umbrella support layer. And this Paco lot isn't there. So where did Paco lot come from? That was a previous guy. Okay, we will check that guy later on. Sweet, go back. At least we're not getting so many errors now. Things are loading much faster than before. HP 0%. Why? Because they're all idle, they're not doing anything. These guys as well. And we have teams still with 0 agents. The finance team has nobody. The YouTube production has nobody. We need to make sure that these are properly done. Oh no, not here. You know what? Repair the hierarchy. I think that should auto fix it, and it's not. Why? With repairing. Oh, here. assetj4.com, YouTube. Okay. Okay, sweet. So the agents are there. The teams will be here. We need to add images to every single person onto here. I don't understand why we still have, how many agents were there? I still see 358 agents. And there are with no agents. Can you look at this further? Look at the orchestration, the task, and then assign them, ensure they are fully implemented. Check the prompt area, make sure we are able to improve and edit the prompting, and scan and automate this process as designed. Okay. Let's try the prompts. Okay, analyze. Nope. So I click analyze and what happens? Nothing. Analyze doesn't work. Improve doesn't work. And prompts are not being fed in or used. Please fix. Relook at the system prompts, the live prompts, the agent prompts, the improvement flow, and one up correctly. And it's still doing agents. So all of these agents will probably disappear very soon. And then I need to increase all of this. So if we do memberships like this, then we actually need a way to do this. Good thought. How do I put it all together? It's a good question. So I'm not 100% sure. So these are little aids. These are our YouTube avatars. At least we got all of this kind of working. We've got the white paper pretty much done, but we can improve this. Yeah, I'm not even gonna focus on that, but we are gonna do this. This is definitely our, this is where we are now. Then this will be the community features, which will be what we're trying to build tomorrow. Once we have the whole team reorganized and actually working. But right now I can just see a lot of backlogs and lots of errors everywhere. Let's see, oh, blocked by a provider. So remediate, the content writer is not able to because we've got no keys set up. So, and they didn't add any subtasks because of course, auto remediation, check the settings, try to add free Gemini key. We did have it, but I don't know why it wasn't working. No OLAM, I have no cloud keys, and all of this should have worked, but it's not because of the bloody tunnel. What a confusing system. Anyway, but we will fix that in a moment. So over here, smart, powerful, local, right? This will be for us to be able to use different kind of global systems. So if you switch on local, the inference should happen from the computer only. If you go smart, it should use local plus open router with DeepSeek. And if you go for power, then it'll start using the cloud premium system. But I don't want anything at the moment, so let's keep that local. And we already have Claude working. So tonight, we'll figure out exactly how much we've spent. How much have we invested in this idea? Plan going forward, and what do we need to do? We need to set our limits, we need to set our targets, and we need to start making a schedule and a workflow. A schedule for videos, a schedule for workflows to create said videos, and then wire up the agents to make those videos. So we can do that in workflows. So we got the stream highlights workflow. Is it, no, it's gone. See, again, I don't understand what happened to all of them. Why did I lose them all? I lost them all. So in what database did I save it? Probably the most craziest thing that I've ever had to do. And it's been nuts. Okay, so at least we know that we're getting all of this, telling us that nothing's working, which is fine. Okay. Let's go to the tasks and let's clear completed. Let's just put all these as done. Whoop. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Oh, delete some of these tasks. You know what? I'm just going to pass them all the way across. It's much easier. Just do it like this. And then just clear them. And delete archive, clear completed, done. Nice. Okay, we can go back and forwards, and it's telling me that I still have 19. Why? There we go, 0. Yeah. We do have to review some tasks, which are basically going to be the tasks that we had before. So 2 approved, 500 pending, 1 rejected, which is going to be the cron tasks that are just triggering over and over because the AI is not doing anything. But full improvement, we can do this, I think, and then go on. Nope. 5,000 pending tasks. And it's all the alerts to try and keep everything open. So we just need to complete those. And then come up with some sort of publishing system so that we can create and publish to the public. Yep. What was this button? I'm sure that was, so we've crashed. Oh yeah, that was the animations. Let's take the animations off. These are their suggestions and approvals. Mark all as red. Mark them all as red. I need to get off this page. It's the 5,000 things are just causing issues. Can we not clear everything? Ah, there we go. Yeah, but that's this is all still in local. 13 empty teams. I told you there was so much, so much. Get rid of them. Don't deactivate. Leave that there. Okay. Ooh, 8. Welcome. 5, 4. Okay, so Myla, let's see. Are you able, do you have, can you make a task? Create a first episode. If it works, it will be here. Ta-ta! First episode. Okay, it works. Thank fuck. Now the question is it going to get picked up by, who is it? Who's in charge? Dispatch agent to get, you can monitor its progress, or dispatch an agent to handle it using the command da da da. No, I want to see, Stefano's been given it, so he should be picking it up. No? So let's go back and see if he has picked it up, and if he is still orchestrating, he should move it here. Can you check why is Stefano is assigned? Why it's not being done? Oh, something moved. Oh, did it not respond? Can you check on the last task and assign it? Okay, also check for hidden memory files. I would like us to ensure we are in line with our current project. Certainly, this will be the task queue and ensure it's properly assigned. You can also, okay. Please assign it if not being finished. So memory is active, but I just told you to do something and you're not doing it. Why? Here, guide, message, page task, certainly. So it remembers, but it's not doing this. So you've already said that you'll check. So active 4. Is it just not reflective here? No. No. Is there any comments? Activity? Evidence. Okay. Guide interaction measures. So this was 4 minutes ago. Message in the tray. Create task. Create task. Paco Pal chat. Create task. Create first episode. So it's done that. So Paco is working. No, Milo. I need to make sure I fix that. Guide interaction. Being created to do. Task is now queued and will be addressed according to your workflows. Then you monitor its progress. Dispatch an agent to hand. Guide. This task is now queued and will be addressed. Monitor its progress here. Yeah, but it's not being done. So, can you give me an RCAS why the task previously created? Okay, sweet. Oh, now the only thing that's happening here is that these are just automated events. Oh, so this one's definitely working. Why? Orphaned agents. So here it's telling us that SQL input is broken and offset, and also this. So self-guild detection. We're gonna have to get Claude to look at that. Can you look into the orchestration? The local models are not reaching the platform. There are to-do tasks that need to be fixed and alerts happening that are not meant to be. And we review the logs and then come up to our plan. This make more autonomous, remove funds no longer applicable, and then carry on with the to-dos. Okay. So we know that the heartbeats are not working. We know that the good Gemini API is not working. If we check the task and the comments and errors seen, we can see that we are not routing. We are not orchestrating. Okay, cool. Let's see, can you speak? I thought it would have to speak there. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, need to fix that button. And that. Hello? Here it goes. The powers, the skills, the workflows attached to it. So he does have the skills and the workflows. Okay. And we can change, and it changes. Sweet. And we can make it think, happy, speak, excited, celebrating. I mean, proud. I mean, really the difference is like minimal. Like extremely minimal. You can almost not tell what it's doing. Okay, fine. What was this part? This was... Ooh, it's thinking, thinking, thinking. Okay. Code session. We need to work on that XP thing and actually come up with some sort of tracker. Okay. Okay, sweet. Time to go to gym. Gracias. Hasta luego. Nos vemos.